Alright, I think we're about to get started.
Hard to keep a straight face when I'm burning like fire and you are cold as ice. I'm drawn in desire and you have to think twice. It's hard to keep smiling when I try to set things straight. You don't even listen. I'm just getting late, like you're on a mission.
Alright, now I think we're ready. Perfect time with that music, by the way. Ooh, am I too loud? Let's find out. Alright, there we go. Welcome to the stream. Thank you all for joining us, whoever's around. Alright, I don't have a list of who's around right now, but it's alright. Oh, hey there, Frosty Losty. Welcome back. Alright. Yeah, it might be too loud. Actually, no, the volume sounds fine. Alright, oh, it's SM ad, by the way, to Frosty Losty there. Ooh, and I do gotta keep an eye on my network. I have noticed lately that the network has been going off and on. Oh, and my keyboard's all flashing. So let's go ahead and quickly transition over to this. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. So today, I want to go ahead and do a chill stream. I like to do something before, like an hour or two before. Actually, I think it's an hour before we get to viewer levels, just so that people can come in, watch, and, you know, get familiar with the channel. I always forget. That's alright. So, something I actually wanted to try out today, because I'm in the idea of being a little bit chill today, is I want to make a level. That's something I haven't done before on the stream. And I have one idea in mind that I wanted to try out. Oh, and I'm going to go ahead and take this out, because we should be good on this part. So today, what I want to try to do is I want to try to, in the spirit of what the channel has been so far, I want to try to make a good multiplayer level. Not that there hasn't been good multiplayer levels before, but I want to make a level. So here's kind of the thought. I want to try to create a level that requires that you cooperate together with 4 players, 3, 2, 1, and try to beat the level together. So hopefully you guys can help me out with ideas for that. But right now, I just want to try to create the system to try to filter out these multiple players. Yep, making time. Oh, no, I don't need a view. So first off, I think the best way to go about this... second off too, I need to learn the controls for how all this works. We're gonna change this to Super Mario Bros. Yes, we'll reset the course and erase everything. Do that, please. Kill that whole thing. Wonderful. Alright, the theming for the intro, maybe... should it be a ghost house? So again, this is more like an escape game where you have to work together to try to escape the room, essentially. So, actually, that's not a bad idea. An escape room with multiple players. Viewer levels. Yes, viewer levels will come in at around 10. I feel like that's a good time, but I could do it earlier in case, you know, things go well over here. Did I actually title it correctly? Because I may have implied that we're just starting right away with it. That is a good question. Give me a moment while I check on that real quick. Alright. Oh yeah, I guess I was right. A chill stream today with viewer levels. Okay. Maybe I should change the title to that to actually signify what we do. So, typically what we do in the channel is that we have a, like, 1 to 2 hour buffer before we go ahead and do that. There you go. You got it, Frosty Losty. Perfect. Yeah, I do like the idea as well. Thank you for agreeing. The only question is how we're going to execute it, because an idea is one thing, but actually executing it is another. So let's see if we can pull it off. So first off, in the part of the design, I gotta figure out all these controllers. Okay, so that's how you get to there. Okay, thank goodness we are figuring this out. One at a time. That's all the way to the bottom. I think what we might actually need is some space up here. Alright, let's get some blocks going for us. Oh, that's good to know as well. If I do that and hit Y, then I get to click on ground. And that means I get to paint the ground, right? Perfect, okay. Alright. We're slowly working ourselves to, like, some type of knowledge for this game. Alright. You know what? I'll call you first only because YouTube, having YouTube bots, having no YouTube bot, it makes it easier for me to remember who is first by just giving you guys the first run for whoever's on YouTube. Let's go for copying your level, by the way, because I don't think I've done that yet. So, yes, I got your level. So, and what I can do for you too is I can do this. Bang. There you go. So I'll have your level up next. I'm going to be watching on YouTube and chatting on Twitch since your stream is super buffery on Twitch. That has to be a thing with Restream right now because I'm using Restream to stream to both YouTube and Twitch. But that's so interesting that happens. I think there's a way to just have the Twitch chat up and you don't have to have 2 streams running, if that's the case. I have not had a reason to look into that yet. Okay, so what's the erase button here? I want to go to L to erase. That's multi-grab. That's copy. That's multi-grab, copy. That's erase. There you go. Alright, we can get out of that mode now. Alright. So, first off, we have to come up with the mechanics for how we could go about detecting multiple players. And, of course, the one I imagine is, that you've seen a lot, is like a thwomp to go ahead and detect that a player is in the screen right now, and then have them forced into, like, little holes. But we need to be a little bit more clever than that, because we need to detect if there's 2 players, 3 players, 4 players, rather than just 1 or 1 or 4. You prefer typing on Twitch? That's fair. That's fair. So, what I think we could try to do... Oh, goodness. Okay. I really wish this was all touchscreen right now, so I could just touch everything, like, just move everything where I need to, but no. We gotta work with what we've got, so let's see. We had to do this, then Y, to then... You know what, I guess we're still doing grounds, but let me put in what I need right now. We need to grab some... Oh, I don't even have those guys? I played story mode. What the... Oh, wait, no, those are just alerting me that I have access to those guys now. I think that's what that's about. Good. Oh, we don't need a key, sorry. We need something else. We need the springs. We need the springs. There it is. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 springs to detect... Oh, okay, good. So we need 4 springs to detect each player. So I believe the mechanism works this way. So what I have it here... Oh, we need a question... Not the question mark block. We need the invisible block. Oh, that's a neat button. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, so let me see. I can help you with player detectives if you want. Do you want to see how many people there are or make it so that it starts when there are 4 people? So it's not... I want to maybe try... So there's 2 solutions to this. I'm not sure we need a detective. There's 2, 3, or 4 players. Because part of my idea with making a detector would be like, if there's 2 players, you don't want... If there's 4 players, you don't want them bouncing off each other's head, accessing different areas. But at the same time, is that really important? If we're doing an escape room, maybe we want to just throw that idea out entirely. Oh, let me go ahead and catch up to the chat here too. Hey there, RV Gaming. I believe I still have that code for you in my queue, so you are good. Did my course get added? Yes, it should have. Let me double check. Your level is currently being played, and that is from me. So yes, Master JCP, you are in the queue as of now. Make sure there's a path for you to clear yourself. Yeah, exactly. That is true too. It has to be clearable in first player as well. We need the invisible block. Where do you find those? Yes, there they are. So I believe something like this should do the trick. Yeah. So that. This. I think it's as simple as that, no? So, I mean, this is based off what I've seen. I don't actually know if this works or not. So, let's give that a moment. Alright. Right. God, it's so weird, because I had to click the, like, arrow, like, the D-pad button, and then I had to click Y. It feels finicky, but we'll try to work with it. We don't want that. We want pipes, but, you know, it's fine. We're grabbing things now. Alright. You're not online? Wait, what? Okay, so I have... What do you mean by I'm not online? Oh, I see what you're saying. RV Gaming is not online according to the Warped World. That is interesting. Oh, that's another thing too. If I find a good YouTube bot, it has to work with the Warp World, or I guess we're gonna have to just work with two separate bots to manage the order in which people play. Or hopefully I could just change entirely to the YouTube bot. But someone who isn't here is... I mean, that's a good question too. I don't actually know how Warp World detects like who's online or not. Oh, and I just realized how much of this is cutting off. Oh, that's because it got this. I could remove this. Give me a moment so this stream could look a little better than it is right now. This was necessary for an old setup. By the way, guys, I did get my new computer today. To anyone who has been checking on the stream a lot. By the way, you want to see a magic trick? Wow. I don't know if I disappeared. My iHole screen just disappeared for me. Alright, there you go. So my body's looking a little less cut than before. Alright. So we could get pipes here. So let's get some pipes. Alright, we're looking good with that. Oh, sure. There you go. There you go. So that's kind of good. Oh, right. We want to change the color of it, though. So how do you do that? I'm holding down the button. Do I click on another button? No, how do you do that? It is not letting me get that button. Oh, let go. God. How is this intuitive? So we want Mario, Luigi. We want Toad and other Toad. There you go. Perfect. Alright, so let me see. Warp World worked with... Wait, Warp World works with YouTube now? So I've checked before. Last time I've checked with Warp World. I could check again now. Warp World did not allow that. Well, it's not that they didn't allow it. It's just that they didn't have access to that feature. But they said that they'll notify me if they ever got access to that feature. And currently they don't have access. Maybe they did in the past, because they have a nice little paragraph that says, hey, this is not functioning at this time. Please come back with more follows, but then we'll get more things. So currently they don't have it, unfortunately. You'll go check real quick for you? Yeah, please do, because if it's restricting me, then that's weird. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is... Okay. So the next... So I'm thinking... Oh, what is it doing now? Okay, let's get the coins. I think this is how we want to do this part. This is all questionable at this time. Alright. But we'll see how this works. So we need an outside thwomp here, which means we're going here and here to find thwomps. So the thwomp is a good way to detect whether or not there's a player. As for how it'll detect it, let's give that a shot. So if I start it, which I believe it's not that button, okay, this button. I see. Okay. So let's erase some things. Let's erase all of this, and just to see how high it needs to be before it can detect our presence. And please, there you go. Let's just move it here. We're gonna move it up here. Let's see if that's good enough.
Here we go.
Yes, it will detect it. Oh, greetings, Z-Link. Thank you. We are currently making a Yes, we're making a versus level, and hopefully this will work out. But we need to check our detector to make sure that it is working properly. I think right now, honestly, can I make a sideways thwomp? But the only problem with that is the sideways thwomp can't trigger P-switches. That's my biggest issue with sideways thwomps. But if I can somehow... Wait, how do you make a sideways thwomp? Do I click on it? There you go. Alright. So a sideways thwomp might actually help us out a lot better. So that we can have it just here. the P-switch, and I don't even know how we're gonna get the P-switch sideways, is my question about that. So let's see. I actually am curious how far the detector goes for a thwomp, so we don't have to throw in multiple thwomps. So let's be generous about it. We can do that. No, we want to all the way in the edge.
Here we go.
All right. Oh, interesting. Ah, it's a shame. Okay. So something I'm noticing is that if you're in this left side, you could break the level. What I could do is, well, hold on. If I jump now, nothing. If I jump now, something. Okay. Oh, wrong button. There you go. You shouldn't use Thwomp's P-switch for versus levels. Really? P-switches respawns and someone could make it last forever in the start. Yeah, that's a good point. So what is a better alternative then? Just a timer, and then if you don't make it in, you're dead? Use a lava bubble and a track to light a bomb next to a switch if you want that not to happen. What we could also do... No, because I'm thinking like maybe we could kill the thwomp when the P-switch timer goes off. But I think if we do that, they can still leave the level and it's still gonna be an infinite loop. So yeah, you're right. Use a lava bubble and a track to light a bomb next to a switch if you want that not to happen. Did I do that right then? Right or not then? Well, I guess this is more of a cooperative level anyway, so I guess it's not a big deal if everyone doesn't make it. But everyone, you know what? If this isn't escape the room, we don't even need a detector, do we? I don't think we do. I mean, we do need a versus detector to see if there's multiple players, but we gotta try to make it so that we can, like, we gotta make it so that we can check to see if there's multiple players. I think that's all we really need to do. So maybe all this is unnecessary. So actually, now that we're bringing that up, let's actually come up with the challenges that we will have to try to do. Choose an orientation for the sub area. Oh, that's a good question. So this is the part where I'm thinking, hey, maybe we should do vertical. So that way, if you are multiplayers, you have to use both, like, you have to jump on each other's head to try to complete obstacles. So keep it more of a cooperative feel, instead of just, being, like, you know, just complete the level yourself type of thing. But is vertical good for that, or horizontal good enough for that? I think we'll do vertical for now, and we'll... Can we change this? Changing the orientation later will remove all course elements from the sub area. Oof. Eesh. What do you think, guys? I can link you to how to make one. The way it works is if it's versus 2 power-ups comes up. Oh yeah, that's a good... Do send me the link for that if you have one, because I will be needing something like that. It looks more like you're mostly focusing on making this level. Perhaps I'll submit another day. We do start versus modes. Sorry, we do start viewer levels at like 10. So we got like a good 2 hours to, you know, mess around with whatever build we're doing, and then we can just jump into viewer levels type of deal. SM leave, by the way. So if you want to come back later for that, then that's, yeah. Yeah, it helps build up a crowd if people want to submit levels. Oh, it's SM leave, sorry. At least that's what it should be. I could double check the command if that's not the case. Or SM remove, or... You know what? I will double check the commands now that you bring that up. Wait, why are you not in the queue? Let me see. It says you were entered into the queue. Maybe it detected your command after all? That's weird. Oh, okay, there you go. You have been removed from your queue. There you go. That was weird of World to do. But alright, I think we're gonna go with vertical. Because I think that will... no, I think... Yeah, horizontal. Because I'm also thinking vertical gives us a very narrow space, and that basically means we're gonna have to design ourselves to, like, have to hop on each other all the way to the top sort of deal. But then again, vertical allows us to make multiple rooms to navigate. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and check out this YouTube video. Oh. There you go. Let's go skip to the part where he detects. Gaming tutorial review, perfect. Oh, is this single player or multiplayer? Huh. Oh, I see the design. Yeah. I've seen that type of implementation before. So that's good to have. Now, I'm still wondering what to really do with the... let me minimize that. So that we can continue. Wrong link, don't click on that? Oh, is that outdated? This is the correct link? Let's see it. So is there a better way to do it? Let's find out. It looks the same. Honestly, it looks the same. Design-wise, that is. But one is just submitted a little later, which is interesting. Multiplayer required levels. Okay. So I'm guessing the newer design is better to make sure that it's multiplayer. Got it. Alright, press a warp flank. Got it. There we go. Alright. Yeah, so there we go. We're in the bottom. Perfect. Let us go for ground. Yes, that is quite important. We need ground. Did I pick horizontal? I want to hope I did. Yeah, because I think this... Look at this height. This is plenty of height to do checks like multiple jumps type of deal. So we are good. This is an escape the room. We gotta try to escape the room. Alright. So what would be a good escape the room puzzle for multiple players to try to investigate? Because I'm trying to imagine. I've done quite a bit of escape the rooms, and one of them is... I think most of them is like you have to like decode something, have something to decode, and I guess the multiple person aspect is more like, hey, let's go around each room to find out what to do. That's kind of what I'm looking at here. I'm also thinking, a part of me, I'll have to worry about this later, but part of me doesn't want this to just be for versus, but I don't think there's any good way to stop people from making this a versus level. It's gonna appear in versus regardless. So maybe I should just title it like co-op and we should be good. Like, it is meant for co-op, not for multiplayer. Alright, I'm just doing some design tweaks. Not a real cool thing to do with this idea. Oh yeah? I'd like to hear it. I love this idea. Do you mind if I make a level kind of like it? Oh yeah, go for it. Definitely. I mean, you'll probably make it before I will because I am gonna try to think up some ideas in the process of making this level. Oof, God, what's a good... Okay, let me get inspired by the pool of things that we could use. So a neat idea I've seen is someone create like images. I believe this was like 2 streams ago where someone created images and they have a box with a bunch of random objects. And you have to compare the image with that object to find out what the missing pieces are. So I think that's a good thing I could try to use. So that's looking good so far. Oh, that was yours? Yeah, I love that level, by the way. Thank you for that one. I don't want to make a direct clone of it because that feels bad. But like, I'm trying to think of other things as well. So, I mean, another Mario Maker level I've seen is like, oh, someone replicated a mirror, and then you have to go ahead and see. The one with the scrambled boxes at the start and all the code is in the pipe. Yeah, I think that's the one. So like a box of random like Super Mario stuff. And then you have another box of like a 2x3 grid, a 2x3 area, where it's like, here's some items, try to match them from the picture and figure out what's missing, type of deal. So that'll be cool, but I'm not copying that idea directly. I want to try to come up with my own spin on it. Because right now we could do some doors. I think we have 4 doors that we could choose from. Alright, so give me the doors. Let's see. There we go. Warp door. We'll worry about where they warp to in a bit. But this could be a good start. Alright, we're gonna need more doors though. Give me more doors. Alright, I've got to lurk. I'll still be here, just come... Oh, okay, got it. Sounds good. Thank you for the help though. I appreciate the link to that video. Alright, there's that. We're just having all these doors out here. I think there's only a maximum of 4 doors you can have, and that is correct. Alright. So, I think with that, we could maybe decorate this. No, we could decorate it later. What am I saying? The focus right now should be... Here's a room with all these doors. Go ahead and explore it. we have this to look to. Okay, there you go. We could move this a little bit down here. I want it to be like, oh no, I have an idea. Here you go. Perfect. I'm focusing too much on the aesthetics here right now. I really shouldn't be. But when you start this room, I want it to look like you're in a room, not like there's more rooms to this. And I'll show you what I mean by that in a bit. Here we go. Alright, so hopefully if we start here, it'll look like we're only in one room. Like, this is the one room. Oh, and that somehow doesn't work because we need to get that to go all the way to the top. There you go. Alright, and I'm pretty sure if we do this, this should lock it in place. Kind of. I don't like that it does that, though. I really wish it didn't do that. Alright. Is it possible for it to not do that? Something like this? Oh, come on. Something like this, perhaps, should help?
Here we go.
So if I go all the way to the right... Perfect. Or maybe because I started in this area over here is why it's not letting me. So let's double check that to make sure. I believe Y. There you go.
Here we go.
So same setup, but if I do this now... Okay, no, this is just how it works. Alright, perfect. Alright, so with that... Sure. Let's let the first room take it to the above area here. So I feel like they should just be rooms. But what can we put in this room for as like a good escape room puzzle? Alright, time to get inspired by Google. I might be spoiling some future escape rooms here, but I could go for some ideas. Escape room ideas. So, fortunately though, we will not be stealing so many ideas from it because... Oh, hidden objects, of course. Oh, yes, hidden blocks, and then picture frames that can help you search for those hidden blocks. But it needs to be multiplayer. There needs to be a multiplayer aspect to it. So something like... Oh, that could be... Oh, you know what? Yeah, that team communication could be something that we could try to do with a multi... Okay, so here's another idea that I have. So we could try something where everybody is locked in their own room and everyone is trying to help the other one out in another room. So that will imply that... Yeah. So everyone's locked in a room. And on the other side of, like, maybe player 1 has access to the red and blue switch. The next person has access to P switches. The other person has access to, like... Give me more mechanics, but you get the idea. So everybody is stuck in their own room and they have to find a way to get everybody out. So how do we pull that off? That feels like the best way to go about it. But how do we communicate with the players? Because it's not going to be like... if you're playing this online, no one's going to be able to see each other. It's a crazy idea. But
Here we go.
can we fit the entire puzzle in this room right here? Like nothing else. Everybody could see each other, but you are stuck to your own rooms. So let's try that. Okay, so we have... How much space do we have to work with if that's the case? So something like this. Checking to see who's online? Oh, but that's so small. That's so narrow of a space. I think at this point, this might convince me to remove the idea of this extra padding here. We might want to just get rid of this extra padding. So we have that. Let's get rid of this extra padding to get a little more space. So it's essentially a one-screen puzzle in multiplayer, is what it feels like at this point.
Here we go.
Okay. Well, this is not how I wanted to go about it. Right, we can just move things around. So we'll move this. Oh, no, we do want that removed. What am I talking about? I'm like, oh man, I erased this thing and I want it erased. No, we want it erased. What am I doing? Alright. Oh, do you want to know your place in the queue? Is that what you're asking for? I could double check that. So, currently in the queue right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god, this is a long list. Maybe I should have prioritized just oh, speaking of which, let me go ahead and change the title of the stream. At 10 p.m. I'm literally just gonna put a time saying with viewers at 10. I think that should help make it clear. Oh, is that one character too many? Perfect. There you go. So now the title should be a chill stream today with viewer levels / worlds at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that way people don't jump in confused. I think I should just be doing that from now on, honestly. Just to avoid confusion in the future. Like, this is what we're doing first, with this at, you know, 10 p.m. So, this is the idea. So we are in like one room, everybody could see each other, so communication will not be an issue, but you have to solve the puzzle together. But dang, that's gonna be really intense to try to make a puzzle out of this. Alright, so first off, what I want to test out.
Here we go.
No, it looks like everybody can look at the outside. Give me a moment here. Because what I want to see... So we do this. This is actually where I'm going to start using doors to help me out here. So do that. Let the heart take us up here. And why make it so far? So the hearts will take us up there. This guy will take us here. There you go. So I just want to see how the rooms look like when you're actually in them, when you're spawned in them, not when you're like spawned in like I am. So here we are. This room looks fine. You can't move the screen at all. This room is fine. No, it is not. Apparently, you can move the screen upward. I don't even know if we can fix that, honestly. Can we fix that? Does it require us erasing all this stuff up here to be able to fix the room in this area down here? Okay, so another idea too could be that we can have just one player views. So like, so I'm thinking more towards the multiplayer races where you climb to the top and you only get to see one side of the screen here. So like, you are here, you have to climb all the way to the top. You are here, you have to climb all the way to the top. That could be a way to make an escape room, sort of. So you could only see one player's room so that you could communicate with them a little bit. But, oh man, how do you even communicate with them at that point? No, I feel like it has to be in one room. Unfortunately, though, it looks like we can't even force people into this. So let me try this here real quick to see if this fixes the problem we're having.
Here we go.
I don't... Oh, whoops. We gotta move the doors down, too.
Here we go.
Okay, nope, sorry. Wrong door. Actually, that helps. So jumping will still mess with the setup, unfortunately. This is looking fine, though. Okay, so what if we split the rooms in 4s? So that you can all look at each other. So split the room in 4s, like, vertically. So that everybody can see each other. And then maybe have a vine so that people could see what everybody else is doing. Type of deal. I think that might be the way to go. Which means you might want to go for a vertical aspect. Or maybe everybody has their own lane, but I think it's better to have it vertical because you got more space to work with in terms of room. If you make everything like horizontal, everybody has their own horizontal line. We might have like 2 tiles per player, whereas the other way around is everybody has their own tile. Is like 4 tiles at least, maybe. Let's test that theory out. All right. So if we make a vertical stage, kind of, how would that look like? So we'll leave that like that. So move out of the way. Can I like... There you go. Thank you. So that's 4 blank. 4, okay, maybe 5 is a better way to do it. So 5, 5, and 5. Okay, so this is a wall, 5 space, wall, 5 space, wall, 5 space, wall, 5 space. And in theory, the wall shouldn't move if we do that. In theory. So we'll actually we're gonna of course test this theory out now.
Here we go.
Shoot. Good. So we will all the way to the left, nothing happens. But something else I just noticed too is, yeah, we don't get to see the leftmost wall there. Shoot. Is that a problem? If you're standing here, you don't get to see the leftmost wall. Oh, I have a new idea now. Like, what if the first player commands all the other players? And I'm thinking using sound effects. Player 1 can be like climbing the vines and saying, go here, like little Pikmins even. So like, hey, like player 1 goes here by making this sound, but I don't think people will pick that up, unfortunately. It would be a fun idea though. That would be something good for like a Mario Party race. To have like command, like the player 1 just like honks at the other player using sound effects at their second player party to try to complete the puzzle. But yeah, I'm just throwing out ideas in the air right now, seeing what sticks. Here though, it looks like we're good. So what if they can't see the leftmost side? I actually want to make sure that that is the case. Bang, there you go.
Here we go.
Yeah, okay. So who cares if you can only see the wall? Like if you can't see that wall. The point is that you can see everybody and what they're doing. That's the point. So not a big deal. So right now, oh, sorry, that wasn't the button I wanted. I just wanted to draw a line like this. Okay. So I think the plan here now is to make it vertical. And making it hey there, Ellie Glitch, don't worry, you're not late. We are building a level right now. Whether or not this will succeed, or will we even be able to finish it today, will be another question, but we are going to try our best to get as much done as we can. Within like 2 hours or 1 hour. No rush, right? It's currently 9 and we're gonna go ahead and start some viewer levels at 10 so that people aren't waiting if they're here for that. But if you might be seeing what we're doing, we're trying out versus. Not versus, co-op. What am I saying? It's a co-op level. And it's a co-op. Yeah, it's gonna be a co-op level. But now the question is how we're gonna make it co-op. So to run you through what's happening, we're gonna have 4 players. Each player is gonna be a dedicated screen, and using 4 players. Oh, you know what that means? We're gonna have to guarantee that there's 4 players in the game, or else no one can play. Shoot. But anyways, so each player is gonna have their own room, their own like vertical room. Everybody will get to see each other's rooms. And you have to help each other try to solve the puzzle together, but you only have access to the tools that you have. So like you'll have access to a red switch, red blue on and off switch. This guy will have access to like, actually no, that's not a bad idea. This guy has access to the red switch. This has access to the blue switch. This guy has access to a P switch, and this guy has access to a POW or something like that. And you got to work together to try to get yourself out of the room together. It's an ambitious idea, not something that I don't think we'll come up with immediately on the spot, but something I'm going to try out anyways. So let's go ahead and first off, not do that. We are going to change this to vertical somehow. How do we do that? Sound effects, no. Save and load. Erase, undo, reset. Wait, is this it? Changing the orientation will reset it and erase all the parts that have been placed? Yes. I'm okay with that. Because I think we are committed to this idea now. Not what I was doing. Okay, there we go. So, here we are. Here we go. I don't know how big it's going to be yet. Wait, this is all the horrors. Wait, what? No, that's not right. That's not all the vertical, is there? Is that all the vertical there is for a Super Mario Bros. Level? That's not a lot. That's like one more extra tile. What's going on here? Oh yeah, where's my pipe out? Oh. I see what happened. This is the first world. Shoot. It erased everything from the other world too. Got it. Okay. So, to double check that, let me go ahead and see. Okay, no, it didn't delete everything, so wait a minute. Oh, I get it now. Because I didn't specify how long it's supposed to be in this fashion right here. So, heck yeah, we're just gonna get it all the way to the top. We don't know how much we're gonna use yet, but I want to know how much I can use. No. Wrong button. There we go. We're going back here now. There we go. Perfect. Ah, that's a lot. That's a lot. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. We're definitely not using all of it. We're only using as much as we need. But that also means we're gonna have to do all this all the way up. Ooh, this is gonna be a while. So how's everybody's day been? So today I wanted to chill stream because I've been busy all day basically setting up my computer to work for the stream. And yes, by the way, we are streaming with a new computer. So hooray to anybody who was wondering about that. Previous streams were limited based on the computer I had before. It was a laptop. It was a pretty powerful laptop, not gonna lie, but it wasn't strong enough to meet the needs that I wanted for the stream. So I went ahead and upgraded my computer by actually getting a desktop. So, okay, we're doing that. You can hold Y to go faster. Oh, thank God. Okay, Y to go faster. I'm like hold Y? Oh, you're right. Oh, okay. I didn't even notice it. But yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely works. Okay, good. It was so hard to tell. Alright, so we have 5 space this, 5 space this, 5 space this, and there you go. Alright, this is where we're gonna use the Y trick. Wait. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's only faster when I'm holding Mario. Got it. Unfortunate. I'm trying to hold Y now, but it's not speeding it up, unfortunately. It's fine, though. It does help to go all the way up and down when I need it to. Like right now, I'm going to need to speed my way all the way down right now after we do this. Alright, so we are going to work on detecting multiple players, but let's, of course, let's finish the idea first before we commit to, like, you must have 4 players, and then later on realize, oh, we actually don't need to have up to 4 players. Oh well, type of thing. So, I think right now we're gonna specialize here. So we're going to give this guy, oh, there you go. We're gonna give this player right here the ability to hit the red switch. So let's do that. How do I get out of this mode? There we go, there we go. Ah, just hit Y. Alright. I think I went the wrong way. Red switch, there you are. So, here we go, we centered... Get out of here, Luigi. Not now. Here we go. This guy is gonna have the ability... Or maybe we should have this guy have the ability to hit the blue switch. Or these guys in the center have the ability to hit the... And if you're wondering, how is he gonna do that? I'll show you right now. Bang. Oh, Luigi, get out of the way here. Bang. And bang. There you go. So now, if you turn it on, you're forced to hit the blue switch. Oh, does that... Let me check something here.
Here we go.
Oh, whoops, wrong side.
Here we go.
Okay, you're not stuck. Good. But one more test.
Here we go.
Oh, not the one I was hoping for. There you go.
Here we go.
All right. So is there any way to get stuck here? I don't think there is. I think they fixed that bug. I guess it's a bug to them if they fixed it. But I'm pretty sure old versions of it, you would get stuck here. Like that. But I don't think you could get stuck. My concern right now is if you get stuck, then that's a problem. Because you don't want to have one player left out of the whole thing. Alright, so that's good. So one player has access to the on switch, one player has access to the off switch. Or, sorry, you know, vice versa. Doesn't really matter which, but it feels more consistent this way. On switch, off switch. The POW, the wonderful POW, which we're going to spawn via... Why is it doing that? Just... dang. What? So you're telling me I'm hitting left, 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 left. Oh, okay, now it works. Maybe I'm accidentally hitting down for some reason. Okay, so now we have this. Yeah, we wanted to... Actually, it doesn't really matter how long it takes to spawn it. And how should we spawn it? You know what? The guy to the left should spawn it. So, like this. This will help players know that, and I have another idea. To keep it centered. It's a silly idea, but I want to do it anyways. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna get conveyor belts. Wherever that is. There it is. It's like magical. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Alright. Let's fill in those gaps. And let's do that. Perfect. So. And then we need to be able to spawn the P-switch. Oh. Wait, wait, wait. Oh, and I just realized too, no. I might actually want to make it 2 blocks. Do I want to make it 2 blocks? Do I care to make it 2 blocks? No, I don't want to make it 2 blocks. Because I think at some point it's going to center the screen, and we don't want it centered. Actually, I just realized something too.
Here we go.
Oh, why did that have to be the case?
Here we go.
Shoot. If I'm here, I go left and right, and I only see like the second and third player. I don't get to see the fourth player. Shoot, I was really hoping that wasn't the case. Is there a way to fix that? Like, say, filling up the walls over here with literally... I'm gonna use the copy paste, don't worry. Unless there's a fill button. Does anybody know if there's a fill? Because that would be cool. I think for now, though... we want to multi-grab, or we want to copy? No. Oh, we want to multi-grab first. So how big can we multi-grab right now? That's how big? Yeah, it's still something. Copy. Bang. Oh, what? Delete the block on the top of the pillar can help as well? Deleting the blocks on the top of the pillar. Alright, so let's so deleting the blocks all the way up here? Let me test that theory.
Here we go.
I don't think that helped. I don't know if that's what you meant though. So you're gonna have to let me know if that's the case. Alright. So let's see. We're gonna go ahead and multi-grab again because we're just gonna use all these blocks to help fill all these blocks right here. And all these blocks right here. Perfect. Alright. Let's multi-grab one more time. Grabbing as much as we can. and copy. I still don't know whether this is gonna work out for us. Wow, really? There you go. No, not the thick one, the thin one. Oh, because it thinks that it's the left. That's a good question. Let me fill this room up here, and then we'll see if that's the actual reason why. Wait, what happened to all the blocks I copied? Oh, right. I copied over them. So we'll grab everything again. There you go. It's like, it's not registering my clicks. I'm pretty sure this is faster. Oh, no. I don't want to multi-grab, I want to copy. Alright, I'm multi-grabbing again by accident. Alright. Here we go. Again, not sure if this is gonna work out, but at this point I think I should just multi-grab again. It's gonna take forever to try to go all the way down. One day I'll get used to all these finicky commands. There you go. It's like Y to go faster, and then there's a drag, and I don't think a Y makes it go faster here. But I think we're close to the top. Ooh, okay, not that far. I don't even know if this is gonna work. This might be a waste of time. It's not like we're using any of this space anyway, so it's just good to keep this empty. Oof, that's a shame. Okay. Ooh, really, huh? I'm trying to grab it. Why is it not letting me grab it now? What? I can hit stuff. I could grab stuff. But I can't copy stuff? Did I reach a block limit? I thought there was an endless block limit. That could very well be it, honestly. Let me double check. I didn't think there was a block limit, though. No, there isn't. What's going on? Why isn't it letting me copy anymore? That's so weird. Whatever. If there's no block limit... Oh, maybe because it can't copy that much anymore. Let's find out. Yeah. It won't let me copy that much. Okay. Alright. So, I didn't realize it was an actual block limit.
Here we go.
So I think what we're going to just do now is take note of that. And let's delete this one?
Here we go.
Yeah, I think that's good enough. But we'll keep deleting it. And we're gonna put you here, Luigi.
Here we go.
Alright. Okay, yeah. That was just the perfect amount. So, with that being said, we could go ahead and delete everything in this side to help with the space.
Here we go.
Oh, not what I was wanting to do. It feels unnecessary to do all. Oh my god, I'm so like trying to learn these controllers. Alright, delete. This is gonna take just as long. Multi-grab. Delete. I could get the hang of it. Little by little. Alright, cool. Multi-grab. Delete. Multi-grab. Okay. Well, we're getting the rhythm of it. It is a shame that you have a limit, though. Why does the limit have to exist in this game? Like, there should be no limits. But I guess it's, yeah, I guess it's processing power as well, maybe. So many things could be on the screen before it's like the game starts to chug. Hopefully with the new Switch, whatever new console that comes out, this won't be a problem, and they could actually give us all the freedom. Otherwise, I don't know what they're doing. What decision led them to allow this sort of mess of just like a fixed amount of blocks? These aren't doing anything. Oh, there you go. We're done with that side at least. All right. We still have to fill up the top. So let's do multi-grab. Sure, let's multi-grab all of that. And let's copy all that. Yikes. Let's do a better job by copying all that. Oh, we're at the top already. Cool. To the top. Perfect. Alright, let's see if the theory works. Not what I was hoping for. There we go.
Here we go.
It's still centered. We needed to do it anyways in the future, but that's a shame. That we can't force them to look in this one area. So now the fourth player will not be able to see the first player. Ever. Unless we just narrow down this pool even more. Should we make it like 4 blocks wide? To be able to see everybody? That feels bad. That feels so bad. I guess... actually, let me see what the truth...
Here we go.
Gotta hit Y first, and then
Here we go.
hit that. Okay. No, realistically, this is never... Wait. It locks the view now? Why didn't it do it before? Here's a thought. Here's a thought. I have an idea. And I'm curious to see if this is what happens.
Here we go.
So if you start from this room and you go all the way over here, yeah, it locks itself. If you spawn in this room though, there's no restriction. But if you go all the way over here, then you go all the way back here, the restriction begins again. Huh. More theory. What if we get rid of these two, fill up this wall? Would that help?
Here we go.
And what if we open a door here? So this... I'm just wondering why it's behaving the way it does. And I really hate that my command sometimes goes down instead of up. So here we go. Let's bring this door over here. And let's see if spawning into this room via a door causes that issue. I was worried for nothing. So if you spawn in this room, it's fine. But if you, like, literally place yourself into the room, it's not a problem. Wonderful. Let me confirm this now. I'm in this room. I'm in this room. I'm in this room. And yeah. Alright, never mind. It was just me placing myself in the room that caused the issue. Whoops. God, it's gonna be so hard to memorize all these weird button choices. Alright, there we go. So I believe it was fine the way it was before, but I think the only thing we can't do is weaken the wall. So we can't like burst open this to put a pipe in it. We have to work with what we've got, and this is what we've got. So here we go. Unfortunately, that means my idea for a conveyor belt might not work either. Because that means I'm going to have to break the wall open a little bit. Ooh, unless I do this, and I break this wall. This wall isn't a problem to break. It isn't, it shouldn't be at least. I didn't realize I could do that, but that's awesome. I mean, I guess I would have realized it eventually. There are levels built like that, but I forgot it did that. Alright, there you go. Alright. And now we get the P switch. And now we spawn it here. And now...
Here we go.
There we go. Oh, I see. It stops. Oh, well, actually, is that relevant? It is not. Perfect. We will be using this to our advantage, I suppose. Can I not overlap those? But I can overlap those. Sure, whatever. So that they could do that. So they have to hit this corner here, and that's perfectly fine. And they no longer have access to the P-switch until the P-switch is over. Yeah, that's actually a pretty nice system. I like it. Alright. So that being said, now the next question is... How... Oh yeah, this guy gets a POW. Duh. Let's give him that. But I'm thinking now what the puzzle aspect of it could be. So that spawns a POW. I mean, what else can these things do, honestly? I'm trying to think, like maybe a POW might break the level design that we choose to go with. And we gotta wonder what to do about that if it comes up. But I think we're fine. That system is not gonna work at all for this system. Unless we do something like put a cloud on it. Cloud should be in this game, right? Perfect. Put a cloud. We could put blocks like this. I mean, we're gonna put blocks like this anyways.
Here we go.
Oh.
Here we go.
There we go. Okay, so that will not allow us to hit it at all. Okay, so I think the easy route to take would be raise this up just a smidge. Let the cloud handle it for us. Oh. There we go. I also might as well do this. Oh, before I accidentally do that, let's kind of make it symmetric, but it doesn't really look symmetric at the end of the day, so whatever. There you go. Yeah, that's fine. And I guess we're doing this. No, that won't work. It also needs to be like this anyways. So, here we go. And then somehow block them from here. Which, I guess the only way to really do it is with the wall. That's what feels bad right there. Alright. Kinda looks ugly, but it does the job. But how do we get them up here? I guess a vine would do the trick just fine. Alright. Yeah, that is kind of hideous though. Like that big thing just for this little feature. I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. Alright. Honestly, in that case, we don't even need the conveyor belt. And honestly, do we even need the... We don't even need these conveyor belts, honestly, now I'm thinking about it. I'm being silly. We could just do something like this. And yeah, in this case, we do need the thing pointing down like this. But other than that, nothing much else. Oh, undo that. There you go, this is what we're trying to do. So it definitely helps make it thinner. And actually, maybe we could have this go into the area a little bit, but this is centered enough. Honestly, it's fine. So, there we go. So it's not like a big, ugly mess here. I actually kind of like this design though, just because it's a little bit less invasive. So like, I like the idea that it's only a little tip of it is there, so that you have to click it when it's the right time. So I kind of like this design aspect, but to make it simpler, I could just mimic the other design right here. That would definitely keep it simple. I'm wondering too, can we achieve the same goals without... So with a conveyor belt, we could have it spawn here, move a little bit over here, put a cloud on it, and then it should do the same trick, right? Yeah, I think so. So here's maybe a simpler way to put it. Like, right. We could just move this out of the way. I don't think we're gonna need it after this. We could have it here. Yikes. Kind of the idea is that, but then that means we're gonna have to put a block here. And I don't know how to stop people from getting this. Other than just putting this like here, but they won't let me do that. So maybe not ideal. It kind of cuts into the other player's area here. So I think what we had was fine. Yeah, I think what we had was fine. Alright. Perfect. Like that. Still looks ugly, but I kind of like its elegance in what it serves. Like, hey, I don't want to press it yet. Here we go. We keep moving forward. Type of deal. Oh, there we go. It does the job. All right. Here, though, we don't really have a choice, but like give them something to jump on. Type of deal.
Here we go.
Oh, not what else? Wait, I can spawn in there and get stuck? Well, that's not
Here we
good.
go.
So that's fine here. Welcome back, Frosty Lossy. Alright. So we got the POW here, we got the on and off switch over there, and we got the P switch activated there. So everybody has their own tools. I think we could put a spring here to help them get up here to the next part. That might be the plan. Yeah. And given how much space we have, I think it's also fair to say that we could just give everybody a two-tile. Oh my god, these controllers. These controllers. I'll get used to them eventually. But my goodness. We can delete the door. The door was for testing purposes. Also, we don't need fancy things just yet. Alright. Here we go. Can we do multi-grab? No, we can't do multi-grab on the screen for some reason. No, we can. Silly thing. There we go. So everyone's center is going to be right a little bit above. That was kind of the intent anyways. There we go. So everybody should start in the room like that. Actually, the door should be in the center. Shoot. That just occurred to me. Oh wait, they're going to be coming out of a pipe, no? We never really thought that through, did we? Oh, thank you. It's very basic right now, but thank you nonetheless. Alright. So, okay, they're gonna be spawning in through pipes, I guess. From the bottom here. Ah, shoot. Something just occurred to me. If we force everybody to spawn through pipes... we can fix that problem later off the screen. Like, we have all the space to work with here, that's fine. So, just to walk you through the concept, Frosty Losty, it's gonna be a... everybody's locked into their own room, and everybody has access to their own power-ups. I don't know how this happened. Everybody has access to their own like little little tricks. So this one has POW, this one has a red switch, blue switch, and a P switch. And you know, they were teaming up together to escape the room essentially. That's so far the concept I'm having in mind. Let me make sure the time is good. That took 30 minutes to build, so we're definitely gonna get a lot done. Cough. Alright. So, with that said, what can we do to make this interesting? So what's the first puzzle that they had to solve? Climbing up here. So... maybe... this guy can't leave this area here until... maybe this should be a teaching room. This should be a teaching room. The very first thing... you cannot access the upper part. Is there a command to replace stages? Ooh, no, I don't know if there... are you talking about... oh, you're talking about for the queue? I believe it's just SM remove and SM add, honestly. So actually, let me double check the commands. I keep mixing them up. It might not actually be removed, but it would make sense if it is. Let's see. Customize commands. SM leave. Yeah, it's SM leave. I think there was a way for me to put like sub commands, but I don't see it here. So maybe I'm thinking of another bot. So yeah, SM leave would be the command to get yourself out of the list, and then you could SM add yourself back in. But yeah, fair warning, it does look like you'll be removing yourself from the current position in the queue. So let me go ahead and check to see if there's like a SM replace command here. So no, it doesn't look like it. It's add leave queue to get the queue description, current, which tells you your current entry position, which tells you your position in the queue, list to list everything in the queue. Wait, what does SMQ do then? We'll figure that out later. And SM whisper, nice. Whispers the user. Use this message under customized queue. Will send the user a message if they are in the queue. And that's everybody can do that? That's pretty cool. Alright, SMQ, what does that do? Oh, that's the only thing that gives me the description, because I guess that's supposed to be obvious. Like, I'm supposed to know that. Alright. So yeah, that's currently the only way I can see to replace the code. Oh, what the heck? Allow that command. I'm sorry. Oh, and since I allowed it, I guess it's gonna go ahead and mess with your commands there. That's my automod being weird. XXX being a banned word for some reason. You're changing my stage out for a puzzle level. Nice. Pretty much doing the same here. So, okay, so we want this first area here to be a teaching area. I think that's the goal. So, with that being said, player 1 shall hit the POW to unlock something for the other players. This guy should hit... okay, I have an idea.
Here we go.
Not part of the idea. Where is it? So, can I... It will replace you. Got it. B is undo. That's good to know. Get you out of here. Alright, get you out of here as well. So, what we could try to do is... that. Kind of. No, that won't work. Unless the door is in the center, which I guess, since we're talking about doors... Oh, undo. Undo. We might as well move things up so that we can allow a door to come through. Alright, let's get those doors in. Ah, goodness. Get out of here. So you're up here, and you're somewhere else in this world. Sure, we're gonna spawn you to the left here. What's the name of your profile picture? That depends which profile picture you're looking at. If it's the one on YouTube, it's likely gonna be the Enraged Muka Muka. That's technically what that should be, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So that's my Dungeon Parlor profile picture on YouTube is the